Hello my dear students, welcome back. So we are going to continue our second chapter of physics, that is units and measurement, and we have left with one topic in the previous video, that was supplementary unit. So let's continue with this topic. So we have two supplementary units. First is plane angle and second is solid angle. So their units are, plane angle unit is radian and solid angle unit is steradian, and we represent radian by RAD rad and steradian by SR. So in simple, if we understand these unit, plane angle mean we are finding an angle in 2D image. Suppose we have this image and we have to find that angle. So this is in plane angle. But if we are talking about solid angle, we have to find the angle in the 3D images. Like, let me show you one. So this is a 3D image present in your screen. So you have to find this angle. If we see through this angle, so you have to find the angle which is making on the downside or on that image, like this one. So you have to find this angle. So what is the procedure for this? We'll see in our video. So this is just a rough idea I am giving you about the plane angle and solid angle. So let first continue with the plane angle, then we come to solid angle. So if we're talking about this figure, we have to find this angle, that is d theta, and this is the center of a circle. This is the radius and this is the arc. So in plane angle we have to find d theta. So d theta is ds by r. That means the arc upon radius will give you d theta, and the unit is radian. If we talk about solid angle, what I told you, we have to find this in 3D image. Suppose this is your 3D image. That is the angle that I am talking about. So we have to find this angle, and this is dA, that means the area. This is the area that we have to find out, and this is the radius. So the solid angle will be dA by r square SR. So this is the unit and this is also the unit. So through this you can find plane angle and solid angle. I hope I am clear with you. So now our next topic is systems of units. So if we talk about the system of unit, so we have lots of physical quantities. So for all kinds of quantities we have both fundamental and derived units. So a system of units is the complete set of units in which both fundamental and derived unit comes. A system of units have a complete set of units in which both fundamental and derived unit we have for all kind of physical quantities. So we have common system of units in mechanics in which some are, first is FPS system, that is widely used in European countries. So FPS stand for foot, pound and second. So that is widely used in European countries. The second one we have MKS system, in which M is meter, K is kilogram and S is seconds. So this is widely used in Asian countries, like we use in our India. We have the system for measuring length, we commonly use meter, and for measuring weight we commonly use kilogram, and for measuring time we commonly use second. We have another system, that is CGS system, in which C is centimeter, G stand for grams and S used for second. And the finally common one that the whole world is using, that is SI system. So in SI system, so it is the system of unit which is accepted internationally for measurement. So it is internationally accepted system of unit. So I already told you about this SI system in fundamental units. So in fundamental units, I told you about 7 fundamental units. So these all 7 fundamental units are comes under the SI units. So all 7 fundamental units